Hello, hello, it's Beata
And Sarah.
from BA English Coaching and welcome to our next lesson. And this time it is about
Halloween.
Yes, I'm sure that we are going to have lots of fun.
Yeah, right.
Because this is something,
Should be fun.
but hopefully we will not make it very make it scary. As always, we have some quotes to start with. Then we will discuss the history.
Yeah.
And then we have some idioms.
Yes.
Do you like Halloween, Sarah? Do you celebrate Halloween?
Nope. I used to for the children, and I have had Halloween parties, but basically I don't like the whole thing.
There are two types of people. One group is that they start preparing for Halloween in August.
Yeah.
And the other group is they start preparing October the 30th. And I think the two of us...
Yeah. November the 1st.
Yes. I think we are the November the 1st when it's just over. It's not my thing either.
No. I just think it's become a rather unpleasant children blackmailing people for sweets.
Yeah.
And I don't like that aspect of it at all. To celebrate the dead and to remember the dead, fine.
Yeah. We will start with some quotes. And the first one is, for some of us, Halloween is every day.
Okay.
For some of us, it isn't, and we don't mind.
Yeah.
Like the two of us.
I like, during the day, I don't believe in ghosts. At night, I'm a little more open-minded. Something about the dark, isn't it?
That's why I would never watch a horror. Because I just know. The cobwebs in my house just became my decorations. I think you like
Absolutely,
this one.
absolutely. I cannot see them.
Sarah lives in a beautiful house. And the one we both like,
Yeah.
it's because we both like the color black. And it's, I will stop wearing black when they make a darker color.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
The
just...
Addams family.
I think probably the thing we like about Halloween is the color black.
Yeah.
Where did the idea of Halloween come from, and when did people start celebrating it?
It evolved way back in pagan times when it was a Celtic holiday. But over the centuries, it became a day for parties and costumes and jack-o'-lanterns and trick-or-treating.
Halloween is one of the oldest tradition
Yes.
in the world, and it touches on the essential element of the human condition. So the relationship between
the living and the dead.
Yes, the relationship between the living and the dead.
I don't think Halloween is the least bit spiritual.
Not anymore. It has a long history.
Yeah.
And it has something to do with religion.
Yeah. Okay, it started up with the Catholic-inspired All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day. On All Saints' Day, you were meant to pray for the saints that had died and gone to heaven. Mm-hmm. And the following day, you prayed for souls, which would be the people you knew who died. You'd pray for your friends and relations and ancestors who had died on that day. And for some reason, between those 2 days, it became the tradition that the veil between the dead and the living was thinner and that they could pass between.
So you said the veil between the dead and the living is very thin.
Yeah.
And I think that's why some people believe that on the Halloween night, the ghosts or the spirits, they
wander around for some reason.
And then you can maybe meet them if you are lucky. If
If
you believe in them.
Yeah.
It is in America, I think,
yes.
that this whole Halloween thingy has really taken off.
Yeah.
And now it has spread into the world and it is celebrated all around the world. And it's becoming more and more popular in countries that it got never celebrated before.
Yeah.
And so how do we celebrate Halloween in England? Could you please tell us something about the pumpkin?
It started with an Irish folk tale, probably pagan times, the tale of Stingy Jack, a clever drunk and con man who fooled the devil into banning him from hell. But because of his sinful life, he could not enter heaven. After his death, he roamed the world carrying a small lantern made of a turnip with a red-hot ember from hell inside to light his way. And that is why people now get pumpkins, cut out a face and put a light inside.
That was the pumpkin. We also have the trick-or-treating.
Yes.
What is that?
For some reason, children are permitted to dress up as ghosts and skeletons and so on, and go
or as witches,
house to house and blackmail the the householders into giving them sweets.
What do they need to say? So they knock on the door,
Trick or treat.
and then you either give them
Some sweets.
yeah, some sweets, or if you say trick, they need to trick you.
Well, if you just slam the door on them, you get punished. That's the point. And they throw eggs at your door, or yeah.
So it's trick or treating, and children dressed as in
Well, they dress as
costumes,
Superman and Spider-Man.
all dark and scary, and you will see lots of them walking around. And you said that you used to organize Halloween parties. So can you maybe tell us a bit about that?
Well, yeah, it was fun. You've got everyone to dress up as witches or whatever they wanted. And this is grown-ups, not children. And I would dye all the drinks with cochineal to make them red to look like blood. And I had put fake cobwebs, I don't really need to, all over the house. And
Yeah, they just happen to be there.
and that sort of thing. And it was a laugh. I've never done trick-or-treating with my children, ever.
No?
No.
And they never missed it? They never asked for
No.
it?
Well, you see where I live. Where would you go?
Yeah, but that's the thing. If you go trick-or-treating, you need to live in an area where there are houses.
Yeah, you go from number one
Yes.
to number two to number
Yes.
three. In the
Not where you live and not where we live.
Yeah.
So we can't go trick-or-treating. No. Come to the bit about the idioms. This idiom is over my dead body. What does it mean if somebody says she thinks she's buying a new car? Over my dead body. What
It
does that
means-
mean?
I flatly refuse to let them do whatever it is they want to do over my dead body, which means you'd have to kill me first before I'd let you do it. Yeah.
So the second idiom is skeleton in the closet.
Yeah.
And so if I say I've got a skeleton in the closet,
It means there's something I'm not telling you.
okay. So
That
there
I've
is
got a secret and it's staying in the cupboard.
idiom number 3, scared to death.
Oh,
So if somebody is scared to death, maybe on a Halloween night, what does that mean?
they saw a ghost and dropped dead from fright.
Yeah, so they're extremely scared.
Yeah,
Number 4, kick the bucket.
I can't explain that, but it means to die. Oh, poor old Fred, did you hear? He's kicked the bucket.
And similarly, there is another idiom that means the same, to die, and it's drop off your perch.
It's the same thing. I go on doing this until I finally drop off my perch, meaning I'll continue doing this until I die.
That's in the belfry. Yes, you mentioned this. So bats in the belfry. What does that mean?
It means someone's a bit bonkers. Mad?
Mad.
Yeah. But,
And in a sentence?
on Monday I was all over the place. I had bats in the belfry.
Only on Monday.
Well, you see, I mean, I could do it like that.
And as you can
Like
see,
that.
it wouldn't be Sarah if she hasn't brought a prop in. So those of you who have seen a video about the
Easter.
Easter
I wore an
bonnet
Easter bonnet, yeah.
and how we could not finish the video
Oh, yeah.
because we just could not stop laughing. So Sarah said, "Okay, I've got a witch hat. I'll bring in it." So
I often wear it. I wear it so often.
and what do witches have to do with Halloween then?
Good question.
Yes, very good question. We had to research this actually.
Oh, they used to celebrate the start of the new spiritual year on All Hallows Eve, and witches were basically wise women in the village, usually widows or living on their own, and they were natural healers and teachers, but they always came under suspicion, though some were highly respected individuals. But witchcraft, as I'm sure you know, became very much in the 16th century very appalling.
Yeah, because
Attacking women, usually elderly and helpless,
yeah,
powerless.
yeah.
As I said to Beata earlier, one of my grandchildren was told that his granny, I do live in a wood, and I have got a black cat.
Yes,
And
and
now I've got the hat. All I need now is a broomstick. And so he was told to be very, very careful with Granny because she could cast a spell and turn him into a frog.
oh my goodness. Yeah, should I be scared?
Oh, absolutely. I am a wise woman.
Yes, we both are. Hopefully you have found this lesson enjoyable. You've learned something about Halloween. You can use some of the idioms and maybe you can memorize the quotes. You can also tell us how you celebrate Halloween in your country.
And do you believe in ghosts?
Do you believe in ghosts? Do you believe in witches? Have you ever seen a witch?
Have you ever seen a ghost?
All these things.
Let us know if you have.
Please like it, subscribe, and share to our channel. And I think there is only one thing we can say at the end.
Okay.
We wish you a happy Halloween. Bye.
Bye.